Oh, gosh. All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are going to be talking about nutrition for healthy skin. So for healthy skin, now healthy skin and healthy aging is a very common reason for people to visit a health practitioner, whether that's a doctor or a naturopath or a nutritionist. People of all ages can suffer from skin conditions, and these can include things like acne, dry skin, sun damage, wrinkles. The list goes on and on. The way that we look to other people and also to ourselves can really have a big impact on the way that we feel. Now, as the silly season approaches us, we have late nights, we have party food, we have alcohol, and all of these can really have an effect on our skin. And while there are hundreds of over-the-counter products that can help our skin to look its best, a lot of people tend to forget that the condition of our skin, it really is a reflection of our internal environment. So if you are prone to breakouts and you struggle to get them under control, your gut might actually be trying to tell you something. So instead of slapping more chemicals onto your face each day, try including some of the following skin supportive nutrients into your diet and see if that has any impact. Now, that cosmetic industry, the over-the-counter products, multi-billion-dollar industry every year. A lot of the time they do contain some pretty nasty toxins and chemicals in them. So a lot of the time they can be exacerbating problems, making things worse. So yeah, if you're really not getting to the heart of the issue, you really are, it's kind of like a Band-Aid approach. So yeah, looking at the skin supportive nutrients might really have an impact and bring about the change that you're not seeing. So what we're going to look at is some of the key nutrients, not all of them, but just some of the key nutrients that are beneficial for healthy skin and the reasons why they're so beneficial. We'll look at some of the foods that they're found in as well. After that, we'll just look at some really quick dietary and lifestyle recommendations as well that can help your skin to look its best. The first nutrient we'll look at is zinc. Now, zinc improves wound healing. It has anti-inflammatory effects, and it also protects against UV radiation. Some of the food sources for zinc include seafood, organ meats, red meat, legumes, nuts, and seeds. So nothing too outrageous in there, things that you are probably consuming every day anyway. Things like oysters are actually really high in zinc, but I know a lot of people don't eat that. They are expensive, and some people don't like them. But seafood and your red meats, etc., are a really good source of zinc. There's a bit of an added bonus, and we'll just do this with all of the nutrients. We'll look at how that particular nutrient also benefits healthy hair. So in relation to hair, the zinc actually plays a part in the oil-secreting glands that are attached to hair follicles, and they're also a part of cell production, tissue growth, and also repair. Common zinc deficiency symptoms can actually include dandruff and also hair loss. The next nutrient is vitamin A. Now, vitamin A is effective against acne due to its inhibitory effect on sebaceous gland activity and also sebum production. So it also helps to promote cell turnover in the skin. Your food sources of vitamin A include liver, cod liver oil, orange and yellow coloured vegetables. And once again, looking at the hair, vitamin A is an antioxidant that helps to produce healthy sebum, an oily substance created by the scalp to keep the hair from drying out. Vitamin E. Vitamin E is another important antioxidant that can protect the skin from inflammation. It also prevents the oxidation of polyunsaturated fatty acids in the skin. It's very effective at boosting the immune system as well, which is going to help with wound healing, etc. Your food sources of vitamin E include wheat germ oil, almonds, sweet potato, avocado, and your green leafy vegetables. In relation to your hair, vitamin E can actually slow premature aging and prevent the hair from turning grey. It's useful to stimulate the growth of capillaries to promote strong, healthy hair, and it can also protect the hair against sun damage. Vitamin C is next. Now, vitamin C's antioxidant properties and its role in collagen synthesis make it vital for healthy skin. A lot of people turn to vitamin C because they know how effective it is at keeping that collagen nice and healthy, keeping skin nice and tight as well. Vitamin C also protects against oxidative damage, and it also regenerates vitamin E. So we've just looked at how important vitamin E is for both the skin and the health of the hair. So vitamin C is really important for that because it helps to regenerate vitamin E when it gets low. Your food sources of vitamin C include your citrus fruits, kiwi fruit, capsicum, berries, and your dark green leafy vegetables. In relation to hair, vitamin C is essential for producing collagen once again, and that is that connective tissue that gives structure by holding tissues together, such as the tissues in the hair shaft. Selenium. Selenium is another powerful antioxidant that can help to prevent blocked pores. It's also responsible for tissue elasticity. Your food sources of selenium include wheat germ, seafood, Brazil nuts, chicken liver, and eggs. In regards to hair, selenium is essential for the immune system, which will help support the body's ability to maintain its normal function, such as healthy hair growth. It's also essential for thyroid function, which plays an important role in the health of hair, skin, and also nails. You would have noticed that a lot of the nutrients we've just spoken about are antioxidants, and they really are, apart from the benefits that we've mentioned, antioxidants are really great for curbing free radicals. We know free radicals can cause a lot of damage in the body, so getting these antioxidant nutrients are going to help to counteract some of that. Chromium is next. Now, chromium is useful for helping to regulate blood sugar levels and also improving glycemic control by enhancing the action of insulin. It improves the function of the immune system to improve skin conditions faster, and it also has anti-inflammatory effects. Your food sources of chromium include broccoli, beef, whole wheat bread, and turkey. And in regards to the hair, once again, chromium can help to prevent hypo and hyperglycemia, both of which can cause hair loss. Now we'll just look at some dietary tips for some healthy skin. Firstly, follow a low glycemic load diet, or an LGL diet. If you look back to one of the other seminars we've done on healthy diets, we did speak a little bit about the low glycemic diet. Just to recap really quickly, the low GI diet, or the glycemic index diet, is probably one of the ones you hear about more often. It basically just refers to how your blood or your insulin is affected by the amount of food, or the sugar in the food that you actually eat, how quickly it spikes. The glycemic load is, some people say, more accurate than that, because it actually takes into account the portion of food that you're eating, as opposed to a larger quantity that the glycemic index was measured about. The glycemic load is more realistic. So by following a low GL diet, we know that foods that have a high GL have a greater effect on blood sugar. And this low GL diet actually keeps blood sugar levels consistent by limiting or avoiding processed foods, refined sugar, and also dairy. The next tip could be to identify any food allergies or sensitivities. Now, these can be a major contributing and exacerbating factor to the prevalence of acne due to the effect of biologically active substances in foods. So this can be things like tomatoes, it can be nuts, it can be egg, it can be soy, some of the really common allergens, and they can really be, as we just said, contributing to a condition that you're struggling to get under control. You can also try and reduce your dairy intake. So there are links with dairy foods, particularly those that comes from cow's milk, and they stimulate hormones linked with acne. Now, this can be due to its high GL and also its pro-inflammatory properties. So cutting dairy out of your diet might have some benefits for you as well. Lifestyle tips for healthy skin. The first one is stress. Oxidative stress can cause free radicals, and that promotes inflammation of the skin. Stress also depletes nutrients, meaning antioxidant nutrients are lacking. So there are some real key nutrients that do get depleted when we start stressing out. It doesn't take a lot for those nutrients to start getting depleted and for our body to go under stress. So if you're not getting those antioxidant nutrients into your diet, then you really are going to be lacking there. Exercise is next. So oxygen-rich blood carries essential nutrients to the skin during exercise. So we really want to, encourage that, to also rid the body of any toxins that are going on. It regulates sebum production, which helps to minimise any clogged pores. And as I just said, sweat from exercise also purges the body of toxins. So that's all we have for that session. Just some quick dietary and lifestyle tips to try and help you get on top of your skin over the festive season. Just keep in mind that, as we said at the very beginning, instead of just going for a topical solution to control whatever it is that's going on, try looking a little bit deeper. start with the gut and just look at your diet and what nutrients you're actually including in there, and that can have a big impact on your skin. So be happy, be healthy, and be safe over the Christmas and the New Year period, and we will see you again in 2017. Thanks very much.